Soulpepper's always been good at telling stories. You know, they've been interpreting the great stories of the world since their inception. And so what happens when you filter a musical event through an engine like that? And that's what I was curious about. It becomes this in-between that's sort of hard to articulate until you're there. It's context meets interpretation. When you surround an interpretation of a piece with context that sets it up.
It's a pretty even split, 50-50, of me knowing something about the subject and me knowing nothing about the subject. And I love that, and I think I admit that because I think it can actually be a strength. And so there's you know, longer stories, there's little tidbits, there's jokes, there's, you know, it's like a really wonderful night of stories and songs in a way that feels both like a show, but has a real casual vibe to it that I think is unique.
I think with the Soulpepper concerts, we tend to find a deeper layer. I think we've talked about this a lot, like finding a more universal theme that can be applied to whatever the smaller thing is, and going a little bit deeper.
A foundation of exploration that is built into it from the time I started working on it, that was built by Mike Ross and by the early people that were on those shows. It was just this right energy that Mike started and that we all followed and helped build with. And yeah, exploration has always been a huge one.
There's like a visceral feeling, I think, that is achieved through the way that these concerts are strung together that makes them really special and different from most other concerts. And that's probably because they're made by theater people and storytellers.